Remember peanut butter? I love peanut butter. Have since I was a boy. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it for me. It tastes decadent. Even though I know it isn't. Not really. A while back, the regrettable tensions with our southern neighbors meant that peanuts could no longer be imported into the new Midwest territory. There was very little to be done about it. It's not a crop that grows particularly well in these climes. Technically, peanuts are not nuts. Did you know that? Technically, they are legumes. Anyway, that was years ago, and relations have steadied a bit since then. But did you notice? Peanut butter never came back. It has remained quietly unavailable. You won't find it for sale anywhere inside the territory. Now, take a look in that tin. Ha! See there? I have a bite with every meal, on a cracker, or just straight from the spoon. Tastes as good as ever. Better, maybe, because now it's rare. So what do I mean by all this? Well, it's just an illustration. Just one little example. You've made some powerful friends. By coming through on this delivery, by your discretion, your efficiency. And yes, I know, you've been handsomely compensated already. But there are other forms of compensation ahead for you, my friend, now that you're in. Let's just say that whatever your peanut butter is, you'll have it. Wait, where are you rushing off to? Aren't you enjoying your meal?
Well, it is exceedingly delicious. But I'm afraid I must leave you to introduce yourself.
Introduce myself? What are you talking...
Secretary Hockstead! Secretary Hockstead, how do you respond to allegations that you've been using your position to smuggle illegal contraband into the territory? Secretary Hockstead!
Spoken Signal Audio Drama presents Agents by Robert Arnold. Episode 2, Friends of Mr. Jonas.
A bombshell report today as Secretary of Agriculture Miles Hockstead is found with evidence of drug running and other illegal trafficking. Mr. Hockstead denies the allegations, but Territory President William Reddick has accepted his resignation. Hockstead joins a string of disgraced party officials whose misdeeds have come to light in the past year. A party spokeswoman tells the press that, quote, "We are committed to rooting out corruption no matter where it may hide." It's another seismic upheaval for the president's cabinet, still reeling from the disappearance of Secretary of State and presidential candidate Madeleine Stevenson. With the election mere weeks away...
Out.
What am I doing here?
Get out and shut the door.
Please, would be nice.
Good morning, Mr. Harris.
Who are you?
My name is Overstreet, and this handsome gentleman is Claude, but we refer to him as Radio.
Hey.
Cute. Are you two, his guys?
I believe you mean to ask whether we are friends of Mr. Jonas.
Okay. Are you friends of Mr. Jonas?
We are acquainted, but I would not consider us friends.
I'm sure he'd be very hurt to hear that.
That particular question and response is our code, Mr. Harris. You may use it to identify other agents in the field. Remember it, please. Now, are you ready for your first assignment?
I guess so. What do you need me to do?
Nothing much. You and Mr. Radio must deliver this briefcase.
Okay. Where?
Right there.
The hospital.
Correct.
Who does it go to?
It is to be left in a particular storage closet on the building's 3rd floor. Mr. Radio knows the location. It will reach its intended recipient from there.
You want us to sneak a briefcase into a hospital storage room?
Is that a problem for you?
No. No, it's just... You know my wife works here, right? She's a doctor.
Then it will be all the more imperative to avoid detection. Besides, I was given to understand that you have been declared dead, Mr. Harris.
Well, yeah, but...
In that case, let me remind you that you no longer have a wife. Till death do you part, remember? Take this. I will wait here for your return. If you are apprehended, identified, or otherwise caught, you will not hear from us again. Mr. Radio, I will of course look to you for a full report on Mr. Harris's usefulness to this mission.
Yes, sir.
Can I at least ask why?
You cannot. Well then, Mr. Harris. Best of luck.
So, how long have you been involved?
With what?
You know, all this.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Of course.
3rd floor's restricted. I'll need a badge to get up there.
A badge? How do we get one?
You're gonna have to lift one. See that doctor? He's wearing his on a clip. Easy enough to grab.
Grab? How? When?
I'll distract him. Here we go.
Hang on.
Ow! My hip!
Damn it!
Sir, are you all right?
Sorry. Let me get out of your way.
I'm fine. Get your damn hands off me. I don't need any help. Get it?
You're crazy, you know that?
Uh-huh. Come on. Elevator's down here. Swipe the badge and press 3.
So, what's your background? Can I at least ask you that?
Electronics. You?
I'm a poet.
What? Did they know that when they recruited you?
Keep an eye on Miss Marshall in 412, will you?
Elaine.
I think she's stable now, but I'd like to see a few more hours of sinus rhythm before we think about
What are you
titrating
doing?
down on the dosage.
Hide me. Quick, get in front of me.
Hold the elevator, please.
Sorry, emergency.
You want to tell me what that was about?
That was my wife, or former wife, Elaine. I told you, she works here.
Huh. Quick thinking then.
We'll have to find a different path to the storage room.
There's another elevator on the far side of the parking garage
That goes up to 3. I know, I've been here before too. Come on.
So they recruited a poet. What are you going to write a mean limerick about the bad guys? Goof! What are you doing?
What's in the briefcase?
Get off me.
No, the briefcase, what's in it?
Don't do this, poet.
Why are they sending me with an electronics expert to hide a briefcase in a hospital? Huh?
I'm warning you.
Is it a bomb? You have to tell me.
Why would we bomb a hospital?
I don't know. Why would we sneak a suspicious package into a random storage room in a hospital?
You're questioning the assignments already?
You're damn right I am.
Don't you realize who these people are? There's no reason for them not to kill you.
Then they kill me. But I am not helping them kill anyone else. Fine. Let's just open it up and take a look, shall we?
I wouldn't do that.
I would. But not here. Come on, we need to get clear of the garage.
I hope you know what you're doing, pal.
I don't have a clue. I'm just trying to do what's right. Here. This is fine. Nothing to hurt out here but a few parked cars.
Last chance.
Why? Afraid I'll trip it by opening the case? Well, hey, I've already had one close call with death recently. I'm kind of getting used to it. Okay. Huh? It's bricks. Just a couple of old bricks. What is this?
It's a test, moron, of loyalty. You just earned yourself an F-.
What will they do to me?
What do you think? Come on, time to report back.
Mr. Radio, Mr. Harris, you were not quite as efficient as I expected.
Yeah, we ran into a couple of snags.
No matter. How did Mr. Harris acquit himself on his first assignment, Mr. Radio?
Fine. He did just fine.
Excellent. The briefcase has been delivered, then?
Sure has.
Well, Mr. Harris, allow me to congratulate you on a job well done. I may now also confess that this little exercise was merely that. The briefcase contained no special contents. We simply needed to know whether we could trust you in a difficult situation, even with the presence of a former loved one nearby.
Wow. You guys are crazy.
Perhaps. But with this firm evidence of your commitment, we may now share with you some additional details of our operations. Come along.
Good morning, Mr. Overstreet.
Ms. Preston, allow me to introduce Mr. Vincent Harris. He'll be joining us. Miss Preston is the traffic manager here at the station.
Traffic?
I make sure all the different departments play nice with one another. Welcome, Mr. Harris. You can call me Madge.
How's my signal strength today, Madge?
A little up and down, radio.
Wait, you work here?
Why? You thought I got my name by having a face for radio? Probably just some weather coming in, Madge. I'll call the boys at transmission to check in.
This way, Mr. Harris.
This is incredible. Are all these people friends of Mr. Jonas?
They are acquainted with him, but I wouldn't consider them friends.
Right. Of course.
Beyond that, this is a fully functioning broadcast station, Mr. Harris. KNMW 98.7 FM, the voice of the New Midwest.
Sure. I listen to you guys sometimes.
Is that so? Well, always nice to meet a fan. And speaking of someone who enjoys his fans, here is Mr. Crandall, Mr. Lawrence Crandall. I'd like you to meet Mr. Vincent Harris.
How do you do, Mr. Harris?
You play Mr. Jonas on the radio.
That's right. Crime is a riddle, and justice the answer. Do some of the voices on Baby Bart, too. Dr. Crusher, Mailman Tim, some of those. And you, are you friends with Mr. Jonas?
We're acquainted, but I wouldn't consider us friends.
That's what I assumed. Seeing you strolling around with this fella here, that's great. I'll look forward to working with you.
The station broadcasts news, sports, classical music, and a handful of original dramas, including The Adventures of Mr. Jonas, Bad Baby Bart, and my personal favorite, The Cave of Whispers.
All produced here in this studio?
Where else? In addition to entertaining the masses, of course, we use the station's broadcast equipment to communicate with our various allies, and the broadcasts themselves to transmit messages to our agents in the field.
That's nuts. And this is all in service of what, exactly?
Step into my office, won't you? Have a seat, Mr. Harris. As I'm sure you are aware, our world is divided. The territorial governments are riven with corruption. They maintain their power through deceit, obfuscation, and fear. The people I work with, we work with, are regular people, emboldened by the idea that things need not continue as they are.
So you guys fight the powers that be, huh? What, like organizing, espionage, exposing crimes, that sort of thing?
All that and more. Whatever is required.
But to what end?
Betterment, Mr. Harris.
Okay. And what's your role in all of this, Mr. Overstreet?
Talent acquisition and onboarding.
Right.
Of course, here at the station, it is more formally referred to as human resources.
Uh-huh. And who decides what to do with those resources?
Who? Oh, come now, Mr. Harris. You've met him.
Railway passengers are subject to randomized security checks. Remember, never to leave your baggage unattended. Immediately report any suspicious activity, especially from passengers entering from outside the new Midwest Territory. The nearest security.
Better hurry, Mr. Secretary. 2 minutes till departure.
You! What are you doing here?
I'm just making sure you catch your train, Hockstead. Now, legally, of course, you aren't permitted to leave the territory while you're under investigation. But given what's come to light recently, it seems like the best course of action for all concerned. Wouldn't you agree?
I wasn't...
In fact, it's such a good idea that I think I'm going to send Bull here along with you, just to be safe. What do you say, Bull? You up for a little train trip? See the countryside?
Sounds like fun, sir.
I'm sure it will be. Is that your ticket, Hockstead? May I? Well, the secretary has a sleeper car. I don't know about you, Bull, but I can never sleep on trains. Not really.
Me either, sir.
In that case, why don't you help make sure that the secretary enjoys a nice, long rest?
Please, you wouldn't.
You're right, Hockstead. Normally, I wouldn't. But you crossed the party, so you didn't leave us much choice. Bull, I'll see you when you return. Mr. Secretary, travel well.
Dear Elaine, I realize it's pointless to keep writing, but frankly, I don't know what else to do. I'm not quite sure what I've gotten myself involved with here, and the only thing I want is to talk to you about it, to see you. I wish I could do either, but I can't. Not anymore. Not without putting you at risk. But sitting alone in that hotel room is driving me crazy. So I'm taking a chance. Who are these people, Elaine? This network? Are they for real? And if they are, what the hell do they want with a suicidal poet? Hey, Charlie! Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's good to see you, too. Oh, so it's just a quick visit, okay? Just to pop in. You can't tell anyone I was here, hmm? Come on, let's get you some treats. Oh, yeah, I know. It's good to be back. If only...
Charlie? Charlie, here, boy. Charlie? Hello? Is someone there? That pantry door was closed when I left this morning, I'm sure of it. Is someone in there? What are you doing with my dog? Better speak up before I decide to defend myself. Come on now, who's here? Are you a friend of Mr. Jonas?
Episode 2 of Agents was written by Robert Arnold and featured the voices of Marques Brown as Vince, Kilby Yarbrough as Elaine, Chris Jowers as Radio, Robert Arnold as Overstreet, John Maness as Mr. Flowers, Steve Swift as Hockstead, Mandy Martin as Burke, Renee Davis Brame as Madge, Stephen Brown as Crandall, Tony Isbell as Blue Eyes, and Kinon Keplinger as Mr. Jonas. Additional voices by Ashley Trevathan, Jeffrey Adams, Gabriel Kestrel, and Robert Arnold. Principal dialogue recorded by Daniel Lynn at Archer Recording Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. Original score by Erik Jourgensen. Sound effects by Robert Arnold and Karen Strawn, with additional sounds from freesound.org and soundstripe.com. Artwork by Shane McDermott. Special thanks to Kalman Benshot, Karen Strawn, and Marques Brown. Assistant directed by Karen Strawn. Produced and directed by Robert Arnold. To learn more about Spoken Signal audio drama, hear our other productions, and get in touch, visit us at spokensignal.com.